Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Missouri Howell here, and I'm going to do one of my Sunday night reviews. A couple months ago, I have an old pickup truck, and of the many things that don't work in it, one thing is the radio, and I always have to have a radio when I drive, even though I'm in an old pickup truck. So what I was shopping for was a Bluetooth speaker that I could just pump some jams out on my phone, which made total sense. So what I ended up settling on after doing some internet research and checking on Twitter and finding out who is responsive and things like that is I went with this Ecoxgear Ecostone Bluetooth speaker. This is a pretty nice product. I got to tell you, I'm pretty happy with it. For what I've used it for so far, it's been really handy, which is mostly in the truck and on my kitchen counter. But I do use it every day for quite a bit amount of time, especially in the mornings when I'm trying to wake up. But it's pretty nice. It's about 10 inches long by about 5 inches tall. It's probably 3 or 4 inches wide. It's stainless steel here on the speaker plate on the front and back. It's got some hard plastic that goes around that plate, and then the top, the handle, and around the casing is all the hard type of sticky rubber, which makes it a lot easier to grasp and handle, especially when it's wet. On the top, there's all the controls. It's got what you would think it would have. It's got a power button, a Bluetooth pairing, track and volume manipulation for your phone or your whatever device you've paired it with. Phone, and it's got a flashlight on it, as you can see, and I really can't figure out the applicability of that flashlight, but it's on there in case you can't find your way from your picnic table back to your tent or something like that. I guess that's why they put that on there. On the back, you'll find a waterproof little quarter turn, and it gives you all your device stuff in the back. It's got a full-size USB, so if you need to charge your phone when you're out in your tent or on your canoe or whatever, you can charge your phone straight from the back of this device. The website says it charges for about 12. One charge will last about 12 hours, and I haven't really tested that, but it seems about right. So. It's got a micro USB so you can charge it, and it's got an auxiliary in and out. No, I wish it had a tech player. I could play on my Bee Gees records. But anyway, that's on this side. And on this side, it's got a carabiner so you can strap it to your pack or your cooler or your kayak or whatever your interest is. I found that it'll hang just fine, but if I were to pull this with all my might, this little light colored clasp is fairly weak. That's the weak part. It would probably pop off, so I try not to do that. This thing weighs about 3.5 pounds on my scale, 3.25 pounds, so it's not something you'd want to backpack with. They make Ecoxgear makes a smaller speaker called the Eco Pebble that's like 0.5 pound. And that's probably something that you would backpack with. But this would be great for car camping or canoeing, kayaking, going on a float trip, something like that. Now they say that it's waterproof, and I've never had it in the water. And they say it floats, and I've never had it in the water to figure that out. So what I did is I filled up this tub of water, and we're going to throw it in there and see if it works. Oh, first, let me show you what it sounds like. I ginned up my kid's iPod. I have no idea what type of music he has on this thing, so I guess we'll find out. And I'll let you know what it sounds like. It's actually not too bad. So it sounds better than a normal phone would sound, so not too bad at all. And yes, it's Unfortunate Son, and this is my son's iPod. I did that on purpose. So yeah, it could be risky. So let's throw it in here, and we'll see how waterproof it is. And we'll see how floaty it is. Ready? Well, look at there. It's definitely floating. Let's see if I can get it back in the camera here. Oh, that's a lot of water. So you can see it back there floating. Let's push it down. It's actually way more buoyant than I ever thought it would be. Let's see if it'll play some music. It plays music in the pond, so that's not too bad. Seems to be working pretty well. Now, if I was to take this out on a camping trip or a float trip, I would want it in the water. I would probably not have it in the water any more than that. So now it's soaking wet, but it seems like it'd dry pretty quick, especially this rubbery part. So as you can see on the bottom, it's got two big foot pads, and this sticky rubber So even when I put it on like my my kitchen granite countertop and push it, it won't hardly push. It's very, very sturdy and steady on that countertop. So anyway, look for a blog post on MissouriHowl.com tomorrow. I'll post it about the Ecoxgear Ecostone Bluetooth speaker, and it'll go live tomorrow. It'll have this video on it and some other information. This retails on their website for about $150. I got it at a different website for about 66% of that. So always look for the best deal, of course. But that's all I got for now, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye.